The goal is to be able to see a sunset out here. Very nice.
I got a good one for you. If you're a restaurant or a business,
Like, what is stopping someone from toppling over? Right there. Oh, it's moving. You feel it moving, or am I tripping? Yeah, okay, I was about to say. You're like, oh shoot. Oh, you close to the edge. Hello you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you're having a lovely Labor Day weekend. It is, what is today? Today's Sunday. Yes, today is Sunday. Sitting here, I was having my coffee. Actually, where is my coffee? Let me get that. Hold on. Yeah, so I got my coffee. I'm watching Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban is on. Like, they've literally been playing the movies non-stop all weekend. So I'm wondering, like, do they get royalties from that? Like, does it go to JK or does it go to the actors? Like, who does that go to? Because I mean, they are consistently playing Harry Potter. Sci-Fi will play them, E will play them, that ABC Freeform will play them. Like, they get the most play. I feel like at any time I can watch Harry Potter anytime in my life. But anyway, I was sitting here, laying here, enjoying my morning. I'm gonna be getting ready to go over to my grandparents' house because we're gonna help my Nana get some wigs. Not one wig, but 2 wigs, depending on her mood for the day. So we're doing that and then having a little cookout, so that should be a good time. And I was just sitting here and I'm reading my Twitter, drinking my coffee, and I'm like, all right. I come across this tweet with Catherine, right? She's driving, which I guess is something that we typically don't see royals do, drive themselves. So I'm going underneath the comments, and I just kind of, this video for me is the difference in how Meghan is in the media and how people receive her and how Catherine is received in the media, because it's so stark. And while, yes, I've been seeing a lot of things that I'm like, okay, Meghan, that doesn't quite connect here. This doesn't kind of make sense there. I still don't understand the immense hate that Meghan gets. A lot of people say that it's deserved, and we're going to go through it. And I know that a lot of you guys have probably seen this picture if you follow, like, the royal family. So let me put my drink down. Hold on. Like, I'm still kind of on the fence. Like, I don't like the way this comes off, okay? And everybody is entitled to their own opinion, absolutely. So this is the picture. The tweet says, the future queen was spotted leaving her family's new home at Adelaide Cottage this morning. Hashtag Duchess of Cambridge, hashtag Catherine is queen. So this is the picture. She's driving. Yes, okay. So when you go underneath, this is something normal people do all day, every day, get in their car and go drive somewhere and do whatever. This is what people are saying underneath this tweet. I hope C is doing good. She has an awful lot on her plate, even though she doesn't put every slight and problem out there. That's probably a dig at Meghan. It would be naive to think it's all plain sailing for her. So many stresses, and I'm sure she feels them, but deals with them and everything with maturity and superb dignity. Please be safe. I have an uneasiness. And then someone commented to that, why? You've worried me somehow. An uneasiness about what? She's just driving a car. Like, people are so fixated. Like, I never understood. Like, I am hella interested in the royals. Like, obviously, I'm sitting here doing a video about it. Like, I'm not an expert by any means, any close of a means at all possible. But people fixate on so much. Like, these women are like, while they hate her, it's kind of impressive, if you ask me, that this woman takes up so much space in these people's mind that they're willing to dog her day in, day out, read every single move, body, facial. I saw a post that had her face, like the masculine side and the feminine side, and an analysis of what each side meant. And then they took the side and mirrored the other side. So then she had her masculine face, and then she had her feminine face, and the one side of her face was how the world, how women see her, how the world perceives her, how she wants the world to perceive her, something like that. And then the other side was how men see her, something like that. So it was the more alluring side, and this, that, and another, whereas the other one was the more dominant side. It was so weird. And I'm like, there's all these people in these comments like agreeing and like going in, and I'm just like, I don't understand. And like, nobody's like, do people not see how strange that is? Like, yes, for Amber, I feel like it's a lot different, you know? Like, she has literally made herself out to be a DV victim, and she is nothing of the sort. She is nothing of the kind. And that's fucked. And while at the same time being the actual abuser. That is fucking wild, and she has a pattern of doing it. Meghan, she's a person, you guys, like, I'm so, okay, let me just continue to read because I'm just so conflicted. I know, like I said, I'm seeing the light. Like, I do see this I do see some things, but on the other side of things, I'm just like, it doesn't feel right when I see the shit that these people talk about her. Like, it does not feel right to me. Like, it doesn't. Okay, so please be safe. I had uneasiness. Oh, why you've worried me. So like, now, like, they're worrying together, like, about her uneasiness that does not exist at all in any way. Like, what uneasiness? What are you feeling? That's wild. Get something to do. She will make a beautiful queen. She's such a warm, down-to-earth person. Like, how do you know that? Let me stop. She could be a very, very sweet woman. Like, I have no clue. She seems like a very sweet woman, beautiful. I know that she's under immense amount of stress. Her husband is possibly going to be king, making her, not possibly. Well, hold up. Doesn't it go to, hold up. Let me get this right. Who will be when? So we'll go to Charles. And then I guess when he passes, then it would go to William. So I guess people are saying that inevitably at some point she's going to be queen. So it's just like, that's stress in itself. And then this thing that they have pitted against these two women, like, they are literally pitting them against, like, it's Angel Kate and demon fucking Meghan. And it's horrible. It is like, oh my God, it's madness. So let me continue on. Clearly she has car keys, unlike liar pants. So I guess at some point Meghan said that she wasn't allowed or didn't have car keys, and Kate here is showing that she has car keys and can drive herself. She is beautiful royal. I hope that she is comfortable in her new home. I thought they were to be safer here. Where is the security? Future queen. I hope she is left alone so she can enjoy her journey. I like that your future queen is independent and drives herself to places she goes. She is strong, loving wife, mama, and cares about people of England just like it takes to be strong, able queen. Like, it's just such praise. But oh, let me go under a dang on Meghan Markle. Here, we'll select this one for the Daily Mail. So apparently they're in England now. They're back in the UK. Damn, my iPad just died. All right, we're gonna have to come back. But they're back in the UK, and let's see what the comments are under the Daily Mail. Because I'm sure they're going to be ruthless. I'm sure, like, we'll just see. Well, in the meantime, while my dang on iPad charges up, I did make these earrings last night, and I'm really satisfied with how they turned out. They got little stars and dices, just little bits and bobs from like beads and stuff I had around and other jewelry deconstructed. So I like how these turned out. I felt like I needed something new to wear because I've been wearing the same earrings for a minute, so I like them. And then I did my moisture therapy, and it is officially today 3 months of me being locked. Wow. I can't believe I made it this far. Like, I was talking to my mom. She was like, I definitely thought that you would give up. Like, I definitely did not see you doing this and staying in it so long. And I was like, well, here I am, and I mean, I'm liking it. I really am. It is a journey. It's showing me a lot. I did my moisture therapy yesterday, so hopefully they're looking kind of moisturized and not so dry. I probably should oil my scalp a little bit before I head out, and I gotta put another nail on. But these are kind of cute. But yeah, I need my dang old iPad to charge up. I don't know why. Well, my iPad's just wanting to act really, really dumb, and I've got to get out of here to leave to go get wigs with my Nana, my aunt, my mother. How fun. So I'm gonna finish this a little bit later, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me and see how this is gonna go, I guess. But I'll see you guys a little bit later.
Oh, go ahead, put a wig on people.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe we'll do the black. Maybe we'll go
I
black.
say go black to see.
We're gonna go black.
Let me see.
Yeah.
But this style might something like
Yeah,
this
something
might
like
work.
the
Let's turn around
style.
so you can see the style.
Yeah,
And then
well,
you
she
better get
hasn't
darker
seen
color.
nothing.
Yeah, let me see.
Is it?
Mom, come look at the style. Style is cute. Style is cute.
We could try like a black.
You did this one?
Yeah.
So instead of salt
Maybe
and
something like
pepper,
that in black. That could be one of them, but I have to get another one.
do
But
you
in a
like
different
it?
color?
Let's see what other colors they have this in. What happens is she has a house, so she has this is. Do you have this like in a
Black or
yeah, a 1B or a 4?
an auburn? Auburn? That would be pretty, I feel like.
that's
An
fun. The
auburn
auburn's a
color.
one.
Okay, that's one style. What's the next one?
This is what style.
You know what I'm doing? It's these back here. These
It's
straps.
tight.
They're not tight enough. And it doesn't sit down on the head.
So I'm back. Yesterday was well needed. As you saw, we got Nana some wigs. She got 2. Boy, oh boy. She's very particular. Was not feeling the gray color because she felt like it was old and granny-like. So like some of the styles we had to get in different colors. The second one we did get in gray, the little short pixie cut. I thought that was really cute on her once we got it fitted right. And then the first one we got in like a auburn type of color with some, you know, give her some highlights, you know. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself yesterday. I swear, like, family is everything. And when I go over there and I come back, I always feel like refreshed and like my heart full, because it's like, damn, like you do have people who actually give a fuck, who care about you, who want you to do well in life, who are rooting for you, and they are everything. I don't know where I would be without, you know, my core circle, which is my family. I love them. I love them so much. So I was so happy that I got to spend some time with them and hang out. I was out late So we were supposed to go somewhere, but I don't think that's gonna happen. At this point now, it's Monday. I've been trying to do this video for like 3 days at this point, but it's just been like shit happening everywhere. And I am gonna get back to Meghan and everything, but shit is just, I feel like I'm in this point of life and like things are happening for a reason. Who the fuck is knocking on the door? So this is the thing about this apartment. My AC broke, right? Our fucking AC broke. It's hot as shit in here. I put the request in this morning and they're already here working on it. So apparently the condensation line is fucked up and he poured water in here for something. But yeah, I ain't never been in this little thing. Is this a water heater? I have no clue. But I'm never going to get this video done. He said he's coming back because he has to get something and do something else, so he's coming back. But I had to like hide all my paraphernalia. Like he knocked at the door. I was like, oh shit, what's going on? So I had to put my shit away real fast. Oh god, because we're not supposed to be smoking in here, but you know, it is what it is. I pay rent in this bitch, so I'ma smoke. I don't know when he's gonna come back. Like, is he gonna knock or just walk in? Because he has a little lock there by the door. I don't know, but I will say what I'm gonna miss about this apartment is that they are speedy fast with the maintenance. Like, as soon as you put in a fucking request, the next day they're coming. And literally it's Labor Day. I put it in this morning, and they're here. That was maybe in the span of an hour and a half, and they're here. So like, I will miss this. And our apartment, great first apartment. I really don't have any complaints at all. So this is something that I will for sure miss because we're gonna have to leave up out of here. And that's a whole other fucking story because my life is about to change in a huge way. In a huge way. And I'm still trying to come to terms with that. But when he leaves, hopefully I can try to finish this video. He left and the AC is working. Do y'all hear that? It is working in full fucking force. I don't know what he left to go do, but the shit is fixed. So he's coming back for something. I saw he pulled out some filters that looked kind of dirty, so maybe we're getting new filters or something, but that shit is working. Like, I feel it. It feels so good. Air conditioning, oh my god, it was hot and stuffy as hell in here, man. And luckily it's not that hot outside today, so we weren't dying, but it was quite stuffy in here. So I know Christian's gonna be happy as hell when he comes back in because he needs air. Like, he needs air. Like, I don't know what it is of guys, like they get so hot, like he needs air. Let me just say that. Okay, so now the air is hitting, we're all fixed up. He did end up bringing back 2 new filters, so he put those in, so we are straight. I got the air, like, yes. It's all good now, but as I was saying before, my life is going to be changing in a huge way. I'm trying to process it all. It's a lot going to be happening, things changing. I'm smiling, but I'm not happy about it, but it is life. I feel like this is one of the first big tests in my life at 29, which I'm grateful for, of kind of having to figure shit out on my own and see what it is that I want for my life, you know? So it's a lot. Eventually, maybe I'll talk about it. I don't like bringing people down or anything like that because I know people watch videos to kind of just like get out of their own life and whatnot. So maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I won't, but if I keep doing these videos, you guys will definitely see the changes for sure. But I wanted to talk about Meghan. We went through Catherine's commentary on her post, and when we last met, we were talking about Meghan, and I was trying to go to a Daily Mail article that I saw, which I no longer have up because I had to leave to go to my grandparents. But I'm gonna go to try to find another one. So there's one here. My gosh, they're both a wrinkled mess. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle take train from London to Manchester. So I believe she's speaking at this summit today, I think I saw. So let's just look up under here. And the first comment is, my gosh, they're both a wrinkled mess. Now, in this picture, they are very wrinkled, but I guess they have been traveling. So like that in itself is just like, oh my goodness, you can't have wrinkles after you have traveled anywhere. So you can kind of see it in this picture right here, like her pants are wrinkled, Harry's shirt is wrinkled and everything like that. But just off the bat, criticism because your clothing is wrinkled. So let's go. Let's look at what people are saying. Did they have the train cleared of civilians before they graced it with their presence? That was my question. Did they have the train cleared, or did they have their own private train car? Why, someone says this, why is everyone being so mean? Do any of you have the faintest idea of how difficult it must have been for the Duchess? Imagine having to breathe the same oxygen as all those commoners. Horrifying. See, they fucking got me in the first half. That was yet another fucking dig, because they're saying imagine having to breathe the same oxygen as all of those commoners, meaning that Meghan is above it all. She feels like she's above everybody. Someone said, haha, but she's used to sewers and dumpsters. Wow. Look at the state of her trousers. She's a mess. Jesus Christ. Of course, they take the train after a story about Catherine during the CW games. And look at the photo of Meghan inside the car. She is wearing blackface and looks like she has the same skin color as her driver. Blackface? She don't look like she has blackface to me. Are they saying that she's tanned, or like her makeup is darker than what she should? This is what I'm talking about. Blackface. How extreme. And that in itself has 16 likes. 16 people agreed with that Meghan is now displaying blackface. Someone says, LOL, LOL, how the mighty have fallen, all wrinkled up to the boot. They are a ridiculous couple. Like, yep, their clothes just as wrinkles, matches their faces without filters. Just mean, you guys, mean. None of the praise of, oh, Catherine's beautiful, she's gonna be a beautiful queen. Oh my God, I can't believe she's gonna have to go through all of this stuff. She's probably had to carry so much stress. They're getting none of that grace. None of, like, they are, simply because their clothes are wrinkled from being on a train from London to Manchester. People are talking about blackface, the fact that matches their face without fillers, like going in. Then this person says giving them a wide berth today, a bit like her backside, which is the size of a small country. What the fuck? Her backside is the size of a small country? Y'all, like, this is the stuff that I'm talking about, and this is why I feel like it's a little bit, not even a little bit, I feel like it's unfair. And people are gonna disagree with me, and I completely am okay with that. I'm completely fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, because while I do think some of the shit that she said has not matched up, I think that this amount of just hate for this woman is getting out of control. It's out of control. Giving them a wide berth today, a bit like her backside, which is the size of a small country. And someone responded back to that saying, at least she has one. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Someone else says, as usual, she is not color coordinated. She's wearing, from this picture I see, she's wearing like khaki slacks and like a beige shirt. How is that not color coordinated? I don't understand. Someone says, I see she is back on the candy, nose candy and or the cigarettes. How do you get that from this picture? I'm gonna have to click on this link. Maybe there's more pictures that they're seeing because I'm just like, where is the blackface coming from? Where is the fucking nose candy coming in? Like, what the fuck? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been pictured going to side entrance of London Usain today. They are taking train to Manchester for the One World Summit, where the Duchess will give a speech. So she's giving a speech at this summit, and you know, as soon as she utters an effing word out of her mouth, it's going to be all types of catastrophe. The tone of her saying hello was inadequate. It sounded as if she was so exasperated to have been standing up there, and she didn't feel like that she didn't want the time, you know, to have the time to get her thoughts together. Like, all these types of things are going to come out once she utters one effing word. Where are the pictures? So this is Prince Harry. It looks like he's putting on a cardigan, you know, getting out of the car, or a blazer. This is Meghan here, getting out. He's putting on his blazer. They are wrinkled, but I mean, they just traveled. But if she was pristine, every hair in place, pants starched and tailored and lined to a fucking T and crisp as fuck, that would be an issue, you know? So whatever they do is going to be a problem. Like, yes, her pants are wrinkled right there. You can see that, but that possibly is because they were sitting on a train ride for a long fucking time. Like, what the fuck? Like, they can't do anything. Here she is going into the building. I guess that's security or somebody with all their clothes going in. It's not, they caught a picture of her, I guess the Duchess of Sussex is also smiling as she leaves Frogmore Cottage in Windsor with Prince Harry this morning, so they got them in the car. She's smiling. Again, I'm not seeing blackface. It may come off a little bit darker here on my screen, but from what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing blackface at all. It looks like maybe she got a little bit of a tan, but I'm not seeing blackface. And I just think that it's unfair, y'all. I think that it's unfair. Like, and then people are saying that Meghan and Harry, their behavior is directly making the Queen ill, or not making her, God forbid, like, last days peaceful or whatever. Like, I've seen all types of crazy shit. All types of crazy shit. So simply because their clothes, someone says, why is she making getting out of the car look so awkward? She just stepped out of a fucking car, you guys. How does getting out of a car look awkward? Please, people are just searching for something to hate this woman for at this point. And the fact that I cannot find any positive news about this woman at all is concerning. I can't find anything. Nothing. And they're trying to compare Meghan to Amber Heard, with which we now know, per Jessica, let me get to that. Per Jessica, she got an email. I don't know if you guys remember from a later video. I read an email where basically Jessica was threatened. The subject was your life, basically threatening her life, that if she did not stop exposing the whole Amber sex parties and Elon shit, that she was going down and that she needed to be scared, pretty much. And so then Jessica posts a email screen grab, and it shows this person coming back and apologizing for saying what they said and dropping all types of tea about the fact that Amber and Shane Communications, Eve and all, Kat Tinnabarge and all these people have in fact been conspiring this whole time, like we already fucking knew. Pushing out all these false narratives, just blatant fucking lies. Blatant lies. When the unsealed documents came out, twisting the narrative of what was actually being said, going on this whole thing with Johnny having ED, like just all these bot accounts popping up and saying threatening his life, like just disgusting fucking things. This is the woman that deserves all that hate. This is the woman. This is the woman who refuses to take accountability. This is the woman that has harmed not the movement, but the fact that there are domestic violence survivors, actual people who have survived from horrible situations, and then you want to act like you're a part of that. Like, this woman has done that. It's fucked. That deserves hate. So the apology says, Jessica, I would like to apologize. Here, this is what I'm reading off of so you guys can see. So, Jessica, apology. I would like to apologize to you and your family for what I wrote in my previous email. The email in which they threatened her fucking life. Don't write me a goddamn email apologizing for threatening my life. First of all, you're not forgiven. I do not accept your apology, you crazy fucking creep. Like, are you kidding me? The nerve, the audacity. I wrote in my previous email that looked like a threatening email to you and your family. It didn't look like. It very much was a threatening email. What are you talking about? That was dumb. That was a dumb intention. I am not going to engage in this anymore. Here's the deal. On June 2nd, after the verdict, literally the day after the fucking verdict, they had a plan from the fucking start. On June 2nd, after the verdict, in order to change the narrative, Alpha from Shane Communications contacted several Heard Stan accounts in order to further step up the effort of making Amber look innocent. If you have to go to stands and have to go to social media to change a narrative to make you look more innocent, that shows that you are guilty as fucking sin, and you are simply trying to push lies out, further lies out that you literally sat there and did in court to the public to brainwash people and gaslight people intentionally, because you know you're fucking lying and you know how it looks. That's intentional. Like, you're intentionally trying to gaslight the public with lies. So they contacted these fucking Heard Stan accounts in order to further step up the effort of making Amber look innocent, which is impossible. She's never going to get her reputation back. She's never going to work again. She is always going to be deemed a fucking liar. And especially after this has been revealed, you're a liar. You are the liar of the universe. What the hell? So they contacted the Heard Stans to try to make her look innocent. The unsealed doc was seen as a massive opportunity to shift the scale, even going as far to misrepresenting facts, which they did. Tina Barge from NBC News is part of that effort, as we already fucking knew. As we already fucking knew, because the shit that she tweets, it's like, girl, you have to be on somebody's payroll to believe this fucking delusional nonsense. You have got to be getting a fucking check. Yet they sit there and said that all these Depp stands and all these Depp fans are on Johnny's payroll. They tried to say up and down that everybody who was a witness that came forward and spoke on behalf of Johnny was a paid person. That was the first question once Elaine had them up on the stand. So how much did you get paid? Or what is your fee to be here? This, that, and other, trying to make it seem like the only reason why they would speak out on Johnny's behalf is because they were on somebody's payroll. Yet you turn around and the day after the verdict was set, you're literally going to people to have misrepresented information put out to make your client look more innocent. Everything that they accuse Johnny's team of doing, they do. Everything that they have accused Johnny of doing, they have done. It's projection at its finest. It's projection of the highest level. It's disgusting. Wow. Tina Barge from NBC News is part of the effort. She plans to target you this month with a hit piece about your lies. Nothing Jessica has said is lies. Nothing. So apparently this person is warning Jessica ahead of time, hey, a hit piece is coming after you because you have put out the truth and have exposed these people so badly that they now want to ruin your reputation, because that's how much damage you have done, because you have put the truth out about these people and they're running fucking scared and will do anything in their power to make it seem like what is actually truth is not what it is. And that is sick. And they do it in the media all the time. So then the Camilla account, which caused all this shit on Twitter, no longer is up. But apparently this person is confirming that that Twitter account was Shane Combs, Christina White. They're one of the same person. Tina Barge knows this and lied. So then Jessica says, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that maybe this hit piece is just a rumor, which I'm happy to ignore. And if that's the case, please accept my apologies in advance. If not, if in fact it is a working endeavor and you think you're going to slander me in print for telling the truth after conspiring with a team who threatens independent journalists and their family members with hints of violence, I'll make sure your name is forever attached to every threat I receive from here on out. I love Jessica. She is no nonsense. She does not take the bullshit. She is not scared. She wants the truth out there, and she has the receipts to back it up. Now, I will say the issue with this is because other people were brought into this situation. Let me see if I can find where it is. Okay, so it starts off, there's also another email. It says, it's absolutely not okay. I'm very sorry, Jessica, since that's completely unacceptable. I owe you an explanation. You should tell Stevie, Kurtz, Colonel Kurtz, and Laura what's actually happening. So the truth is, I don't even care about the trial. I just felt swarmed with the rest of the group to just create chaos. Ivana Esquara from Twitter and Eve Barlow constantly recruiting people. Of course Eve Barlow is in this shit. Constantly recruiting people. How fucking sad of a life is it that you are sitting online recruiting people to tell lies about a man that your fucking girl now tried to ruin their life, and you think that she's not going to do the same fucking shit to you? Are you kidding me? Eva's desperate. She's pathetic. She's pathetic. The more and more that comes out about this chick is she's just pathetic. Constantly recruiting people to create multiple accounts to support Amber. I personally created 16 accounts. 16 accounts this one person created. Who has the time? And then you have to tweet on this one account, log out of here, then tweet on that account, and then log out of... How much work? And were these people doing this shit for free? For free? What was the perks that they were getting to do this shit? 16 accounts. Shane and Alafair is pushing hard to get Amber into the believe all women category. I heard the audios of Amber confessing to assault Johnny, and of course her bruised photos are fake. She presented a different photo in the UK trial in different color. In the US trial, again, different color. Amber is guilty, but people like Kat Tenenbaum from NBC don't care. Tenenbaum is hired as some sort of strong arm to combat the truth, going so far as twisting the unsealed documents to make Depp look bad. They did that shit. That's why you saw a bunch of articles of MSN promoting this. Kat Tenenbaum is actively working with Shane Combs to discredit the verdict and the facts. It is disgusting what these people are doing. Eve should be ashamed of herself. Kat Tenenbaum should be ashamed of herself, and they're fucking not. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep... It's just... And I don't understand how people don't see how fake this shit is. Like, it's so fake, it's so planned, it's so effing contrived. Now, the issue with all of this is, now, you heard in this email mentioned Stevie, Kurtz, and Laura. Now, Kurtz, they spelled wrong. They spelled Kurtz, and I do like Kurtz. She's very opinionated. She really doesn't give a fuck. She thinks what she says what she says, she means it, whatever. And I like that about her. So apparently Kurt's issue is, which is kind of my issue too, is Jessica put this out and Kurtz feels like it wasn't verified well enough for her, and because she's in this situation, her name was mentioned although spelled incorrectly, she feels like she wanted more information of where exactly this email came from. I get that, but however, I feel like I have a trust in Jessica because she has shown so many receipts. Everything that she has said, the dots have connected. These stories do have backup. So I feel like, yeah, I get on Colonel Kurtz's side, like, hey, I want to know where exactly this came from because my name is involved in this, but I do feel like Jessica has a track record of being on fucking point, and I do not think that this is something that she would just put out if she didn't know, where this came from. And she did get that threatening email. It was on my last video, not my last one, but a few videos back, she did get that threatening email, and then she got another one from the same person, Jacob. So, it's kind of up to you. So I understand where Colonel Kurtz is coming from. I understand where Jessica's coming from. But to me, this feels like exactly what we knew was going on. It makes sense. All these fucking bot accounts that they putting out these fucking random ass comments, horrible about Johnny. You can't even comment on it. And it's just like, where are they coming from? They have all these likes and shit on it. It's like, who is believing and agreeing with this bullshit? Nobody, because it's all fucking fake. The desperation of knowing your career and livelihood is fucking over, and you have to try to use social media to lie to people to get yourself back up into some standing of which people will be that you will be acceptable to be seen. Like, it's never going to happen, Amber. You did this all to yourself. And that reminds me of a tweet Eve put up yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. She put up a tweet yesterday fucking whining and shit about that this is disgusting. That, let me see if I can find it. Eve Barlow, Eve Delusional. I think it was yesterday. I will never relent from defending the truth and standing by Amber. Well, you know what? That's fucking sad, because you're going to go down with her. You're not going to have a livelihood. You're not going to have a career. No one's going to take you seriously. You're going to be blackballed because you're literally standing by somebody who lied her face off and tried to ruin somebody's life and aligned herself with true victims, something with which she is absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is sick and debilitating. It's enough to ruin a person's life. She ruined her own life. She ruined her own life. Livelihood, she ruined her own livelihood, and contribute to irreparable damage to one's mental and physical health. She already had mental issues. It's clear in her already fucking doing this. So why don't she go somewhere and try to take care of that shit and come back and act like a normal fucking human being? But she can't. She can't. She's narcissistic as fuck, and she's going to take this to her very grave. So I'm so fucking sick of these people sitting up here whining about bullshit that they put themselves in this position. She continues and says, every day I get up and there are bogus stories about me in the press. That's what y'all did to Johnny. That's what y'all did to Johnny by having these people come and make 16 plus accounts and just put trash online about this man who was vindicated in court over 6 weeks and all his business was out there. Stop it. So you deserve it. My Twitter and IG are littered with insane, fabricated, invasive, despicable conspiracy. It's not conspiracy, it's truth. It's enough. I stood next to a survivor who is responsible. You're the epitome of evil. I hope you choke on your profit. No, your girl is the epitome of evil. If you think about your shit and what is fucking going on, your girl is the epitome of evil. That is it. That is it. So I'm done talking. I'm done talking about them. I'm done fucking talking about them because they piss me off. They make me fucking mad. But I will say that karma is a fucking bitch, and it's coming. It's coming, and it's gonna come so fucking hard. Like, I don't care. They can sit there and talk all these lies all they want. It's just never. She's never going to get her life back, and she has nobody to blame but herself. It's her own fault. So that I don't feel fucking bad at all. I don't feel bad. And yes, people can say the same thing about Meghan. She put these lies out and had this behavior, so it's her own fault that she's getting the hate. But guys, I just don't see how the two compare. I don't see, like, I can see a little bit of the personalities with the lying and shit, but I just don't understand how Meghan is getting this hate, especially after what we just went over with wrinkled clothes, literally wrinkled clothes. But in good news for Johnny, we know that he is going to be going on the US tour with Jeff Beck, which I think is fucking amazing. He will be in DC on October 4th. You guys, I want to go so bad. I want to witness it with my own fucking eyes. But where my life is at this point, come October, I'm going to have to be packing up this whole fucking shit, figuring out where the hell I'm going to be going, and I need to save all the money I can. I looked at the tickets. The lowest ticket is $115. Of course, I'd want to like go with somebody else, so that's like upward of like maybe $3. But I was also looking at like the other packages and stuff, like the Emerald package where you get like full limousine service, you get a private, you know, like food and stuff before the show. I don't know if possibly Johnny would come in because those tickets were like $1,700 a pop, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the show just because I need to save, and I need to save, and that's just how it is. Ultimately, I do have, you know, I work just a normal 9-to-5 job, and I can't afford it, so I can't go. But I definitely will be looking at all the pictures of people who are out there going to the show and enjoying. I'm sure we're gonna get many pictures and videos of him here in the States. All I hope is that people are respectful when they're going to the shows and not like pushing people out of the way and like, you know, in the crowds and whatnot. Just like be chill, be chill. Because yes, we all want to see Johnny, but like don't be trying to push people over to try to see him, because I saw some of that shit was going on. But the good news for Johnny is that he got the Beat Poet Laureate award. So there are some pictures of him accepting this award. I wonder where he is because this place looks super effing cozy. I don't know if you can see it. Looks super cozy. Him accepting his award. And Laura B, who is so cool, time stamped it. She said 1923. So let me see if I can go to 1923. Johnny accepting his award. Okay. Turn it up some. 1923.
What is Kentucky present? And the national.
Okay.
I just want to, on behalf of Debbie Tolson Kilday and the National and International Beat Poetry Foundation, to help present Johnny Depp.
Woo! Go Johnny!
Lifetime
Beat
Poet
Laureate Award.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Congratulations, honey. Oh.
I just want to say, Johnny, we
Oh.
welcome you to our family. We
Oh.
have a wonderful group of poets.
Yes.
We're the new generation,
Mhm.
and we're happy to have you.
How
join
sweet.
us.
How effing sweet. So that is.
Hello, hi.
Woo!
Good evening.
We talking about Johnny.
I can't consider myself certainly not a poet,
You are a
can't
poet. He has a
consider
way with
myself,
words, honey. Oh my goodness.
artist, because I think, well, I imagine that's for other people to decide. I just put lines and shapes and words and stuff. And
it's
I do it
beautiful.
on any surface that I can get my hands on, whatever's available. Because of my
Where is
early
he?
exposure to the beats, the beat writers, Kerouac, Ginsberg, Burroughs, Corso,
God, I love his voice.
Hunky, Endless, John Cleon Holmes. Once I'd had a good taste of them, I was sort of forced, almost. It was like they were in me. Their spirit was in me. So I've traveled with that spirit
He's so
of
humble.
the beats for many, many years. From the very moment that my brother handed me the treasure that is on the road, which very quickly became a Bible I was gone.
He's so chill, y'all. He's just so
I
cool.
was in there hook, line, and sinker. Because for me, it had presented me with a very new and different way to look at what we all see every day, which is the beauty of life and
The beauty of life and being able to capture it.
tragedy of life.
Yeah. Both sides
Very
of that
simple.
thing.
Jack Kerouac once said that about writing, simply, he said, first thought, best thought. And
First thought, best
So-
thought.
that having been kind of
I'm gonna carry that.
drilled
I'm
into
gonna
my
carry that
skull,
with me because I
that
overthink
always,
and second guess everything.
yeah, kind of reverberated around. And then when I ended up becoming an actor, I applied that very method. I thank you all deeply for this remarkable and most
Joey.
certainly undeserved honor.
It is deserved, honey. Johnny is very, very humble, so I'm just so happy to have seen him accepting this award. He looks great. He is in like this very quaint, vintage looking room with all these little knickknacks around, with a great fire burning in the hearth. Like, wow. Where is he? Probably somewhere like in a French country house somewhere doing his thing. God, beautiful. So congratulations to Johnny. And while these people are sitting here conspiring and putting up fake accounts to put misrepresented fucking information out there, he is touring. He is on the MTV Awards. He's accepting Poet Awards. He's living his life. He has his life back, you guys. He has his life back. And it's gonna keep happening. Like, just recently, I saw today, Brendan Fraser, he's in the new movie, and I think it was at the Venice Film Festival. Let me see if I can find it. He was also blackballed in the media, and he is a victim. He was blackballed in the industry, and now he's getting his life back, and he got a 6 to 8 minute standing ovation. Brendan Fraser is back, and he sobbed during the Vincennia 79 6-minute standing ovation for the hashtag The Whale. If you know anything about Brendan Fraser's personal life and what happened to his career, you should be cheering for this man. What a beautiful moment that is well deserved, the beginning of something special. And he looks so overcome. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's sitting down right here. And look at his face, just overcome with emotion. Overcome. Look. Yes. Oh. And I know that has to feel good, y'all. I know that has to feel good. Yes. After being blackballed, not able to do your craft anymore, taken out of movies, not able to do what it is that you love. That you love. So apparently, someone asked in the comments, like, what happened? And the response is, a producer, I think, attempted to assault him, and when he fought him off, got Fraser blacklisted. Also, his ex-wife was abusive, actively sabotaged his career, and when they split, tried to turn the kids on him and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Man has been through it. So he is a victim. He was assaulted, fought back against it, got blackballed, and now he is being vindicated years later. You guys, like, it's sad. It's fucking sad that a lot of men have had to go through this shit. Johnny and Brendan Fraser are just two, but there are so many. So I'm so happy to see Johnny working doing what it is that he loves. I'm so glad to see Brendan Fraser working and getting this applause. He is overcome with emotion. He's crying. You can see it in his face. He's trying to hold back the tears. I hate watching people cry because then that makes me want to fucking cry. But like, you could see the pain that he went through, the pain. And then finally having to come out and having people cheer him on and stand beside him and support him. Like, yes, it took all this time, but it's happening, and I'm so happy for both Johnny and Brendan, and I just think that it's awesome, and I think that we're going to see it more and more. And it's not me saying that women are awful, because I do not think that. I think women are beautiful. I think that we are so strong. There's so much that we endure. We go through so fucking much. But at the end of the day, there are women out there that take advantage of situations. There are women out there that are not good. And it's like, it's not believe all women. It's not like, they try to make this abuse thing some gender thing when it's not. Anybody can be abused. Anybody, an animal can be abused. Anybody can be abused. And this narrative that these women shamefully are putting out here is creating so much division between the genders, and they don't even fucking realize it. They don't realize it. So I'm just so happy. I'm so happy for these guys. I wish them all the best as they go on in their careers and do what it is that they need to do and want to fucking do. Same with Britney. God. Same with Britney. I'm hearing Kevin put out his dang on 60-minute segment. The kids are tripping, talking stuff. Like, it's just, it can happen to anybody. It can happen to you or me. Nobody is above it. You never know what type of situation you're going to get in. Like, you just don't. So I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your Labor Day weekend. Clearly somebody is jamming out there. We are going to go about our day. I know, like, we're gonna go get some lunch. Somebody is really jamming. Y'all hear that? Anyway, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your weekend. We're gonna get some lunch, go to grocery store. Harry Potter is still on thing on Sci-Fi. Every time I turn the TV on, it's just gonna be Harry Potter, and I'm completely fine with that. I'll watch Harry Potter over and over and over again, and it's fine with me. But I hope that, you know, if life is hard right now, that it gets easier. I'm currently trying to get through some shit, but I'm gonna keep going. And I know that on the other side, it's gonna be better than ever. It's just right now, things are a little strange, but it's gonna be all right. But think about liking, think about subscribing. I will see you guys a little bit later in another video. See ya.